nearly double Dota. We're not going to hit that. No way. We hit 2 million in 2 months or in 6 months. So we were not prepared for this, and he's done an amazing job building this team. We're opening offices or we have opened offices in Santa Monica, in Amsterdam. We have PUBG Tokyo. We have offices in China. We have offices all over the world. And it's mainly through this guy's leadership. And I don't know how he does it. He's in meetings from 9 in the morning till 12 at night, and talking to people all over the world and traveling. And boy, he doesn't like to travel. He gets hit with jet lag so hard. But he's done an amazing thing. Like, I led the vision for the game, but he led the vision for the team and how to bring the game to everyone. And I'm very proud to work with him. As I said, we had meetings like every single morning, going through what we'd solved, and those kind of internal play tests, those first play tests, were such fun because it was getting to see a new game being born. And I even got a win with a frying pan. He did run outside the zone. I didn't kill him with the frying pan, but we don't mention that because. But again, we would, and this has been brought up a lot that we used a lot of store-bought assets from the marketplace and stuff like this. And you kind of have to when you want to make a game in a year. The amount of time it takes, like to make a vehicle, it might take 2 months to make a really well-detailed vehicle and get it in game. But anything we got, we really looked at to try to improve. This is work on the hands that they were the store-bought hands we got, and we went in and re-detailed them. Nowadays, we're doing pretty much everything internally, or we have some outsourced artists, but most of the stuff we do now is internal. And our team, again, this was ramping up to early access. Now, I personally didn't want to do early access because I felt with early access comes this list of questions that, like, why are you doing early access? Is your game going to fail? Yada, yada, yada. And I didn't want to do it, but Chang'an said, listen, it's a really good way to work with the community. And that part of early access, I think, is really true. It's building a multiplayer game, and a purely multiplayer game, being able to build it with the community is super important. So that's why we ran alpha and beta tests, closed alpha and closed beta tests for about 6 months. Like, with our first pre-alpha, we had about 600 testers, and it was nuts. It was a prototype of the game. Like, I mean, it was so rough. Like, most companies wouldn't let you see games at this stage. But we felt, okay, let's get it into the hands of people. Let's see what they think. And we were expanding the team slowly. We were crushing bug after bug after bug, and also doing a lot of open development. So we would record these kind of short videos explaining what we were doing as a dev team, and it's something we've kind of fell back on a little over the last 6 months. But we aim to change that this year. Really, this idea of open development is very important to me because I think talking with your community and sort of empowering your community to speak on your behalf is super important to getting people on your side. Those early days, we had really strong community ambassadors, and we want to get those kind of people back, that we talk to them and we talk to that core group that actually pay attention to your social and Reddit. Getting those people on your side and really opening up about what you're doing internally and showing them how games are made is something we really want to get back to doing this year. But as I said, we were really ramping up to early access launch, and it was these cool things like new water shader to give our marshy area a good look. Team kept expanding. We got to we were about 40 people at this stage, and we were really starting to take things seriously. We had seen some of the first play tests and seen the reaction of people, so this really kind of inspired us. Right, listen, let's put a lot of time into this. Our action and gameplay lead, Pavel, seen here on the right, and this is one of our lead game designers, Mash, and Marek, our content programmer. We decided, okay, listen, we would need to go to mocap all the animations for weapons and stuff like this. So this was us on a roof deciding what kind of stance we would want our character to take. We decided to go for a professional, sports shooter type stance as the player thing, because we thought, okay, if you're in a battle royale, you're not going to be relaxed. You're going to be tense and nervous all the time. So you want that kind of action stance. Getting to go and see how mocap was done was a real eye-opener for me and also for the team, because mocap isn't huge in Korea. So getting to bring the team to to Prague, to actually Bohemia's mocap studio, which I thought was a wonderful closing of the circle. Bohemia was where I started, and getting to help make our game with their mocap studio was great. And getting the team, getting them to see how it was done and learning from that was, I love doing that with our team. Like for Gamescom last year, we brought the whole team to Gamescom because most of them not only had never been outside Korea, but had never been to a massive gaming convention. So, we brought them all to GDC as well this year, just because, we really want to, let them grow with the company.